When you're a youngster on the internet, you find some weird shit every now and again. Back when I was a young fella, they never had no YouTube Kids or Peppa Pig cartoons, but they also never had no Spider-Man Elsa arse injections either. So growing up on YouTube with no kiddie filter was a bit of a blessing in disguise. Now since I was a kid, I loved me some video games, and since my mother just switched over from the dial-up internet, that meant I could finally start to watch all my favourite Nintendo videos on a broadband 720p connection, baby. Now believe it or not, I was already doing decent with the computer for as young as 3 years old. Sounds like a load of shit, but I'm telling you the God's honest truth. I just clicked on a video on the homepage and off I went. Never had no fucking account or nothing. This is where I discovered James Nintendo Nerd, or the angry video game nerd as he goes by now. Even today, that buddy is the best fucking content creator on this site, and it's honestly disgusting that he only got like 3 million subs. His videos were the shit, and he got a ton of attention back in those days. Now obviously, with every popular artist or formula, there's always going to be some copycats. Boys looking to copy you and do exactly the same shit that got you popular, but never really having the same appeal. If I were to sit here and tell you about all the boys who copied the nerd, I'd be here all fucking day, cause it was brutal. But out of all the shitty nerd clothes that went around YouTube, one was bigger than the rest. Physically anyways. That man being the pissed off angry gamer, who was smart enough to name himself after his fucking personality. So for this video, we're gonna take a look at 2 of his videos and listen to this Albanian legend shit on video game companies in 240p quality. Let's not waste any more time, I needs to hear about the Nintendo Shitcube. What a deadly fucking moment. But he clearly got robbed on that one. Nothing worse than jumping into a fucking bottomless pit for no reason whatsoever. Happens to the best of us. Now that shit right there stinks of 2008. Fucking hell. Nothing says badass on the internet like some Windows Movie Maker text opening with some old arse wrestling music in the background. Sure fuck, even I could do that in like 2 seconds.
This is my PlayStation 2, this is my Xbox One, this is my Xbox 360.
Now that's pretty nuts. This buddy had an Xbox One a good 6 years before anyone else did. This is the one fucking goofball who talked shit about how his father worked at Microsoft and all the MW2 lobbies.
And this is what I like to call the Nintendo Shitcube. And the reason I call it the Nintendo Shitcube, because it's a piece of fucking shit! The fucking shit!
Now this might look a bit retarded by today's standards, but back then boys used to go ape shit for the slow-mo effects, since that's all Windows Movie Maker really had in terms of editing. Since I definitely didn't pirate this $500 piece of editing software along with a $299 fucking effects to go along with it, I can relate on a personal level to this buddy's struggles. It hurts, but
the original Nintendo Entertainment System sucked because he had to perform a certain amount of blowjobs on the cartridges in order for the games to work.
I can't personally remember sucking off an NES cartridge to get it to work, but I guess that's just how they rolls in Albania. You gotta respect the culture, man. It's the current fucking year. Just get with the times.
And then Nintendo, they released their third video game console, the Nintendo 64. Now that also was a very good system. It didn't have full motion video. It wasn't bad for a 90s system.
Before you gives buddy shit for that, I just gotta step in and say that he is absolutely right. I hears way too often about how deadly the Nintendo 64 was, but that's honestly a load of shit. I mean, in 1996, if I can't play me video games with a regular disc, you aren't getting me fucking money, I'm sorry. PlayStation was easily the best system from that time. It's not even comparable by. Smarten up, you goofballs.
And then Nintendo releases their fourth video game console. The Nintendo Shitcube. Now the reason I call it the Nintendo Shitcube is because take a look at the fucking game. This is a Nintendo GameCube game.
Again, buddy is spat on with this complaint, I'm telling you. I didn't hate the GameCube myself, but the discs were so fucking arse. Like, you're telling me that you're gonna release a console with no DVD player built in? Fuck right off. Where's the PS2 at?
This looks like a fucking chocolate chip cookie. Chocolate chip cookie. Chocolate chip cookie.
Now, I don't know what cookies this fucking buddy eats. Guessing a good few by the looks of them. But I'd be willing to bet half of the card stacks, I know that don't sound like much, but stay with me, that this buddy is an expert in the field of junk food. I'll be waiting for the wagers, bye.
What the fuck? Graphics by ATI. ATI my ass!
For those of you that don't know, which is I'm guessing fucking Ali, ATI was a company that made graphics cards and a bunch of other shit for video game consoles and PCs a few years back. They did work on the 360 too, but according to this buddy, he wants you to ATI his arse. One of you boys, one of me fucking subs, you can do that if you fucking wants. Like, I think I'll pass. Got some other shit planned for the day.
Alright, the Nintendo GameCube, it has good graphics, nice hardware, all that graphics, all that hardware. They made the fucking system so small that you cannot even play DVDs on it. Now, the PlayStation 2 sold more than the GameCube because it had a DVD drive. Like I said, the Nintendo GameCube, it has good graphics, good hardware, but the PlayStation 2 is way much more better than this god-awful piece of shit.
This buddy is reading me fucking mind. Like I said, I'm not the richest buddy in the world, obviously. So back in the days of the PS2, I had to watch all me DVDs on video game consoles. Never got the DVD player up until like 3 years ago. So when Little Leaf found out that the GameCube couldn't play WWE WrestleMania 23, it was out the fucking door. Honest to Bridget.
It has a separate modem. The modem is sold separately. But in the PlayStation 2, it had a built-in modem. Why the fuck would Nintendo make a modem for Nintendo GameCube if you cannot play online multiplayer games?
Now if the deal wasn't close to being broken already, like this buddy just dropped the fucking bombshell. Absolutely no fucking way I'm paying for a separate modem. Sure, if I'm using shitty broadband internet, why the fuck, in any fucking way, I'm cursing a lot, but stay with me, you think I'd have the funds to buy a new modem? Nintendo is legit on something retarded, I'm telling you.
This is the controller's wireless receiver. You just put it on the GameCube like this, as you would look like a regular GameCube controller. And you have to put in batteries on the back. Even when you have fresh batteries inside, guess what? The Shitcube's wireless controller, it's not good. It doesn't even work.
I was defending this buddy for the whole video so far, but I don't know what he got out of that one. He's complaining that a bootleg wireless controller that Nintendo didn't make is the shits. Well, obviously, boss, it comes right out of the Chinese plantations. You can't expect that shit to be any good. Maybe Buddy got scammed or something, since that's the only explanation I got for that. Before you clicks off, don't worry, that was not the Green Goblin letting off some love juice at the beginning of that clip. Buddy's camera's just fucked up. I don't know why boys back in like 2007 and 2008 loved the slow motion shit so much. Like, some people knew how to make it funny, but this goof is clearly not one of them.
The Nintendo Shitcube. It costs around $120. Do not buy it. There are a lot of better things you can buy with that kind of money. And who would want to buy the Nintendo Shitcube? Nobody likes it.
Again, congratulations on those amazing effects, me son. I thought I was really getting bombed there. Like, I thought Iraq was fucking taking me out. You could have fooled me, but anyways, we're gonna be looking at another one of his videos before we close her up for today. Now be warned, he's a lot fucking louder than the next one. So if you're wearing headphones, I'm not paying your St. Clair's bill. Watch the next one at your own risk, or just don't be a fucking pansy. One or the other.
He's gonna take you back to the past to play the shitty games that suck ass. He'd rather have a buffalo take a diarrhea dump in his ear.
I just gotta say this, Buddy directly stole that from James Nintendo Nerd I mentioned earlier. Like, you shouldn't be at that. If you're gonna steal music, just steal it from a random Japanese company like I does. What a fantastic intro, man. I don't know even why I fucking tries anymore. I mean, Buddy showcased 3 highlight programs in just that one clip. Microsoft Paint, Windows Movie Maker, and a compressed background music. I'm never gonna beat that, let's be real here.
The Shitbox 360. You can play the original games on the Shitbox 360 from the original console. Some, not all of them.
Alright, problem number 1 with the video. The Xbox games they had on the 360 were mostly the shits. Like, honestly, oh, I can't wait to fire up Grab by the Ghoulies on the Shitbox 360, innit? Microsoft fucked up with that big time by fucking got Rare for nothing.
And for example, the Shitbox 360, it really does, in fact, fuck up your games, because my Shitbox 360, I put in a game called WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. I bought it, it was brand new, and when I put in the Shitbox 360, it fucked it all up. So then
Don't say I didn't warn ya. Buddy goes fucking retarded over the Xbox for some reason. All this shit over SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. It was a different time, I'll say that much.
You can buy point cards to download games and movies from Shitbox Live.
He had to think long and hard about that zinger he just dropped. Very creative, I gotta say.
with the Shitbox 360, you can play DVDs on it. However, with the Shitbox 360, you cannot play Blu-ray movies.
Alright, this is getting stupid. Like, you already got the DVD player, who gives a fuck about the Blu-ray? But he starts talking about HD DVD players here, but since no one even knows what the fuck they are anymore, we're gonna skip right past that.
It's not enough that you have to pay a lot of money for the Shitbox 360, but you have to also pay to play with others online!
Remember back in those days when going online with the PS3 was completely free? Good times, pal, good times. You won't see a deal like that ever again in your life, I'm gonna be honest. I gotta tell ya, I had to skip past legit 90% of the video because he was just repeating himself about how you gotta pay for Xbox Live. So for the final clip, let's see what he got in store for us. Alright, that's enough internet for today. I'll be seeing ya. Anyways, even though I made fun of this buddy a good bit in this video, I want all of you to know that from what information I could get, it looks like this buddy is living a pretty happy life now. I'm glad to see he's evolved and decided to stop yelling at shit cubes and shit boxes around the world. So congrats to you, me son. Hope you succeeds at whatever you're doing right now. Make Albania proud, boy. They could fucking use ya. This has been Leaf Carlo, and I'll see you on the right side of the rock. Have a good one.